graduate. We have a teenager that's graduating, and so going to honor him today with a gift, and then so we're looking forward to all those things. Let's go ahead and take our bulletins, if you would, and we're going to look at our bulletins this week. Our missionary is Don and Carol Carney, and all their children are grown. They're in Mexico. Let's be in prayer for them. And there is no choir practice. Choir practice is canceled. All right, now that I have the choir's attention, evening service tonight at 6 p.m., and then a Bible study on Wednesday at 7 p.m., prayer at 8 p.m., and teen choir practice. There will be teen choir practice at 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Teen meeting, Bible activities here at the church on Thursday at 6, and then a Saturday soul winning and visitation. Thank you for your generous giving last week. We had a good week. Let's be sure to be faithful to our tithes and offerings and make sure that we keep up with those things. We're doing okay, but weekly offerings have been off just a little bit. It is imperative that the people of God tithe and give the faith promise. I mean, the Bible is very clear about the blessings that are bestowed upon those who will give, and I hope that you'll be faithful to giving your tithes and offerings, and I know that the Lord will bless you for that. Please mark your calendar in the middle of the bulletin there. Please mark your calendar. July 26th, men's meeting has been moved to July 28th at 6:30 p.m. We will be meeting at the Char House in Wheeling, West Virginia. And I thank my secretary for looking into all that, looking for places where we can meet. It is a steakhouse in West Virginia, and looking forward to having a good time. Men and boys of all ages are invited. And then our final Vacation Bible School meeting will take place on June 8th, next week. And so be sure to be a part of that if you are going to be involved with Vacation Bible School. And on that note, Brother Dave, why don't you come and tell us what you need to about Vacation Bible School, sir?
All right, no game theme song this morning. All right, so thank you all for, I just wanted to clear up some muddied water about the sign-up sheets that were on the bulletin board. I've had some questions about them, so we're just going to clear that up right now. So we have this VBS volunteer sign-up. We have helpers that are assigned already, teachers and helpers for the classes. If you would just be interested in helping out with dealing with a kid that needs dealt with for salvation, there's a floaters bracket here. If you want to do that, you can just put your name down there. That'll help us out. If we have a kid in a class that needs dealt with, then we can get them out and then get them to you. So that would help out. We have verse checkers here. So last year, we put a huge emphasis on verse memorization. We're going to do the same thing this year in VBS. And I'm really excited about the verses that are going to be learned this year. It's all about following Jesus and how that changes your life. And the verses are all focused on that. So please come in if you want to help with that. A verse checker, there's a total of 13 verses, correct? 13. For the teens. The teenagers can learn up to 13 verses a day. So I need people to be able to listen to them say the verse. So if you want to help out with that, that's what verse checkers do. So if you can sign up on the sheet there, you can help us out in that. What's that?
I said that's so simple.
Yeah, it's really simple. All they do is they come to you. You can say, I can listen to you say the verse. We have a slotted time after the lesson time that they are there trying to say their verses. Miss Becky had a very hard time. Where's your wife? Your wife's not. Oh,
she's back.
Oh, she's back.
In the back. She's
Backsliding. She had a really hard time dealing with all the teenagers that needed to say verse. And you can imagine listening to somebody say 13 verses a day. That can be very challenging. So if you can help us out in this department, that would be great. And I appreciate that. There is a sign-up sheet. That is the VBS volunteer sign-up sheet. Now, before we even get to the day, we need some help with decorating. So there's this VBS sign-up sheet for decorating. This will be June 20th and 21st. We will be doing an overhaul of the auditorium and the classrooms downstairs and the teen room in the back. So the more hands, the better it'll be for us. So if you can help out in that department, if you're good with I don't know. We'll be building a bunch of stuff. So if you're good with a hammer, saw, drill, whatever, if you can just stand there and be moral support, or if you can just hang stuff on the wall, that'd be great. So that's the 20th and the 21st of June, and we will be here. I'll have times listed the week before. I'll get you the times that we're going to be here on that. But if you want to help decorate, then I was thinking on how to make VBS a little bit different this year. And we had visited another church in New York with my in-laws, and they had this little